Hello, hi, how are you? How are you doing? My name is PC and I'm here for us to talk about something very interesting, something very special. It involves something that really involves two people, something that involves relationship. It can be in the aspect of your marriage, it can be in the aspect of your relationship, whatever it is. It's something very crucial, but people don't know how to do it. People don't know how to go about it. People think they do it, but I don't think some people don't do it enough. Some people find it very hard to do, very challenging to do. So that's why I want to talk about it today. What is apology? When you say, "Oh, I apologized," what did you do? Think about it for a second. When you really say, "Oh, I thought I apologized," what did you really do? What did you do? Did you apologize in your own way? Did you apologize in my terms? Did you apologize in your terms? What did you do that made you feel like, "Oh, I apologized," and you demand the person to forgive you? What did you do? Now, apology is admitting that you've done something wrong and having the courage to talk about it. That's what an apology is in a nutshell. That's my definition. Admitting that you've done something wrong and having the courage to admit that you did something wrong and going about to tell the next person that, hey, I realized I did something wrong and something wrong against you, and I want you to forgive me. I want you to forgive me. How can we do it better? How can I improve myself? Apology, you apologizing, it's about you. Like I said, being bold and courageous enough to even think that you've done something against the next person and going about trying to get the person to forgive you. Now, where people get it wrong is that you even apologize. Now there are different categories of people. Category A thinks, okay, I've done something wrong and I will go apologize to this person. And you go there, you say, for instance, let's say it's a couple thing. I say, hey, honey, I'm sorry. I know I'm not supposed to be back late. I'm not supposed to stay out late. And I stayed out late again. I'm sorry. I promise I will try not to stay out late again. I'm sorry. Can you find a place in your heart to forgive me? I'm really sorry that I had to stay out late. That is an apology. You admit that you did something wrong. You pointed what you did wrong to the person, and you're making conscious efforts not to try that again. That is what I think a good apology is. Hey, I'm sorry. I did this, that. And I know I'm not supposed to do A, B, C, D. And this is me telling you that I know that I did it. And because I did it, it might have hurt your feeling. And for a fact that I'm even apologizing, that means you were hurt. So I am sorry. I recognize what I've done. I know that I've done something. And this is what I did. And I'm asking you to please know that I offended you, that I wronged you, that I hurt you. And then I promise to work on myself. I promise to do something to get it right next time. Would you please forgive me? That is what an apology is. Now, an apology, it's not assuming that the person thinks or knows that you're sorry. That is what apology is not. Apology, it's not assuming, oh, I went out late, I came back, and I went to do the dishes, I'm cleaning the house, and honey, that's you thinking that the person knows that you're sorry. How am I supposed to know that you're sorry when you didn't say you're sorry? Or you just saying, oh, I'm sorry, I came back late. Oh, I'm sorry. What are you sorry for? I'm sorry, I came back late. That's fair enough. But is that all you can do? Is that all you can do? Oh, I'm sorry I came back late. That's good. But that's not the best. That's not the best that you can do. When you say you're sorry, you point out the things that you've done wrong and you admit that you are going to try. Because why? Why am I saying try? Because I want to understand, I want you to know that I know that you are not going to be that perfect person. We all have issues we're dealing with. We all have things we're working on. So there might be circumstances and situations that might warrant you to be late next time. To be late next time. So when that thing is about to happen, hey honey, this is happening. Oh, I'm in the traffic, or something happened in the office, or something happened and I had to stay. I'm gonna be late an hour or 2 hours. That is you making sure that you don't find yourself in the position of always apologizing. When you constantly find yourself in a situation or in the place where you're constantly apologizing, then you have to work on yourself. You have to really work on yourself. Make a conscious effort. Don't say, oh, and I'm going to apologize. When you keep apologizing, it will come to a point where the person will be like, I don't believe you. I don't think anything you're saying is true. I don't even know if you're sorry. What apology? It's not coming and saying, oh, it's okay. Oh, it's okay now. Oh, it's okay. That's how some people say it in Africa. Oh, it's okay now. It's okay. Have I not apologized? When did you apologize? When you say you're sorry, you mean it. You try to show the person you're apologizing to that you're making conscious effort for that not to happen again. And for the fact that you apologize does not mean the next person is obligated to forgive you. Just in case you don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. I stayed out late. And I know that I'm not supposed to stay out late. I promise not to do it next time. That is not a guarantee that the person you're apologizing to is going to forgive you. Come on, we all have different ways we heal. If Mr. A can say that, and whoever she or he is apologizing to says, okay, that's fine. And that's a result. Do not expect Mr. B to react the same way. That is the truth. When you've done something wrong and you think you apologize, let the person you apologize to heal. Don't assume because you apologize that it's all well, it's all good. People have different ways of healing. Not to talk about the fact that you didn't even apologize the right way. You didn't even apologize the right way. This person told you, "Oh, please, I don't like when you do this." Okay, I don't like it when you keep late nights. I do not like it when you keep late nights. You guys are supposed to be in a relationship. You guys are supposed to be, something should have bounded you guys together for this apology to be happening in the first place. You can be anything, any form of relationship. It could be a colleague kind of relationship. It can be a spouse kind of relationship. It can be any kind of relationship. But there's supposed to be a bonding between you two. There's something that's connecting you two together for this person to feel obligated to explain to you what's going on. And that should mean something. Honestly. If you are couples, then you have something binding you guys together. You have this vow that you took that you're going to be there for each other in good times and in bad times, for better, for better. So we are supposed to be one. Now I'm talking to the married couples now. We are supposed to be one. If you're doing something, I'm supposed to know what you're doing. If your spouse is doing something, the other person, the other partner is supposed to know what's going on. In case there's something not going on the right way, you should be able to talk to your partner. And for the fact that you're even talking doesn't mean the person should understand. Give people the opportunity to heal. Oh, you're a Christian, so I apologize. So you're supposed to forgive. Who told you that? What makes you believe because I'm a Christian, I should forgive you? It is my place to decide if I'm going to forgive you or not. We all are fighting different battles in our lives. And the earlier you guys understand that, the better for all of us. Don't say, oh, because you're born again, you're tongue talking, you're a Christian, so if somebody offends you, you just turn the other way, you just turn the other cheek. Yes, you could do that. If you have the grace to do that, if you have the grace to do that, you can go ahead and do that. But do not think because you can do that, somebody else can do that. Because we are on a different levels. We are in different levels in our Christian lives. Don't always be at the points where you're always apologizing, always asking somebody to forgive you. Why don't you do the right thing? What stops you from doing the right thing? If it accidentally happens, that's fine. But do not consciously do something that you know is going to hurt your partner, and you go in the bed of, she's a Christian, she's supposed to forgive me. Who said so? I can choose not to forgive you. I can choose not to forgive you. Do not demand forgiveness from somebody. That is emotional blackmail. In case you don't know, that is an emotional blackmail, and that can be classified as an abuse. When you constantly do something and expect somebody to forgive you, when you know where this person stands in this thing, are you a witch? Why are you always tempting this person? Why are you always trying to tempt this person? Why don't you just go ahead and do the right thing? You know what? It's ridiculous. Because somebody comes to me and complains about this thing, and he's like, oh, you know what? I'm sick and tired of this whole relationship thing. And every time I tell this person not to do this thing, oh, he's like, okay, I'm not going to do it again. The same thing he goes about, he does the same thing all the time. And when he comes to apologize, when he comes back, he's coming back with this entitlement that you were supposed to forgive, you were supposed to forget about it because why? You were a Christian. Who told you that? Why do you derive pleasure in hurting other people? Why? Because this person is a Christian, they don't have the rights to grieve. So if they, for example, this person is actually going to forgive you anyways, because you've been doing it, maybe something binds you guys together. I mean, it's not enough to break up. It's not enough for to break up because you guys are Christians. I mean, it doesn't make sense for you to just break up because this person kept late nights. Okay, fine. This person is trying to heal, trying to, to let go. And here you are demanding for forgiveness. Here you are demanding that this person forgives you. Who gives you the right to demand for forgiveness? Why do you think you're entitled to someone's forgiveness? It's your responsibility to apologize. It's their responsibility to forgive you. As long as they don't, it doesn't matter how long it takes for them to forgive you. Your prayer is that they should forgive you. If you did it, if it's something that just happened for once, we won't be having this conversation anyway. Because the next person is gonna be like, okay, fine, it's a mistake. I will let go. But the reason why this conversation we're even talking about this is because this is a frequent occurrence. Or you think you can hurt your wife and just demand that she forgives you. Or you think you can be doing the same thing to your husband and you demand that he forgives you because he's your husband. Honey, it doesn't work that way. We should learn to take responsibilities for our actions. And stop blackmailing people with our emotions. Stop emotional blackmail. It is wrong even in the sight of God. Stop it. Do the right thing. When you want to apologize, apologize. What is, it's okay now? It's okay now. It's okay now. Is it an apology? Have I not said I'm sorry? When did you say it? Have I not said I'm sorry? Did you really say it? Or you assumed you're sorry? Did you just assume you're sorry? Did you say you're sorry? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're tired of hearing I'm sorry. What are you sorry about? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry for yourself. If you don't have a reason why you're apologizing, then sorry for yourself. If you just come and say, oh, I'm sorry. Sorry for what? What are you sorry about? That's not how to apologize. When you've done something wrong, you go ahead, you'll be man enough, you'll be courageous enough, take responsibility for your action and go there and say, hey, whoever it is, it may be anybody, say, hey, you know what? I'm sorry for what happened yesterday. I'm sorry for the way I reacted over such issue or over so and so. Oh, I'm sorry for this action that I did. I didn't know you were going to be that hot. I'm really sorry. Can you at least find it in your heart to forgive me? Can you forgive me? I'm sorry for this. I promise to make it up. I promise I promise that this is not going to happen again. And for crying out loud, mean it. When you say you're sorry because you mean it. Don't say you're sorry because it's a cliche. When you're sorry, be sorry. I'm tired of hearing all these things. Constantly taking advantage of, oh, she's a Christian. He's a Christian. He's supposed to forgive me. Who told you that? They are entitled to their feelings. They are entitled to the way they feel. Don't come telling people how to grieve. That's a sin. Somebody, oh, it's okay now. It's okay. It's okay. What? It's okay. It's not an apology. It's okay. It's not an apology. And for you, spouses, when you've done something wrong, learn to really say, I'm sorry. Not just going out there, you consciously do something and you go there, okay, you hurt your spouse. Instead of you to say, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do this again, I'll try not to do this again, or this or that, you genuinely mean it. You go, you take them out for shopping spree. You take them out, and after you buy the whole of Macy's or Walmart or Blue Bro or whatever you guys shop, you come back and you think it's all over. That's not how to apologize. Even though those things are good. But when you apologize and be really sorry. And when you do that, do not expect them or do not give them time limits on how they should grieve or how they should handle the issue. They are the ones hurting, not you. They are the ones hurting. So some people, it can take them minutes to let go. To some, it can be days. So for some, it can be weeks. For some, it can be months even, depending on the grievances of what you've done. But don't sit there and think, oh, because she's a Christian, she's supposed to forgive me. Who said? Who gave you that right to think so? And the next time you go about doing the same thing, all over and over again, and you think, oh, she's a Christian, she's supposed to forgive me. And when the person says, okay, this time around, I'm putting my foot down, this thing has to change, and you come up and say, she does not have, or he does not have the fruit of righteousness, she's supposed to forgive. Shame on you. Really? Shame on you. Learn to apologize the right way. And when you say you're sorry, mean it. Because when you tell me you're sorry and you do the same thing over again, I'll think, okay, he wasn't sorry anyways. You don't do things over and over again and come back to say, I'm sorry. That's not going to fly with some people. The earlier you learn that, the better. When you say you're sorry, say it and mean it. And don't hide under the shadow of, she's a Christian, he's a Christian, he's supposed to forgive me. Christ said, forgive those that have wronged you. So you keep doing the same thing over. What if we're all fighting different battles? Okay, for instance, this Christian doesn't cheat. This Christian doesn't steal. This Christian doesn't kill. This Christian doesn't do any of those things. The only battle this Christian is facing or is having challenge with is the battle of unforgiveness, and he or she is trying her best or his best to work on these things, and you are the demon that is supposed to be used every time to tempt this person, just so to make sure this person keeps the fight of unforgiveness. Why don't you be the light and stop doing whatever they ask you to stop doing and be the right person? And when you finally get the courage, summon the courage to apologize, don't expect them to just forgive you because he just said, oh, I'm sorry, so everything should just go down the drain. Allow people to heal. Stop blackmailing people. Stop the emotional blackmail. It's a sin. Just in case you don't know, it's a sin. Apologize the right way. And if the person you're apologizing to has not forgiven you, that does not make them less Christians. Your duty is to apologize. Her duty or his duty is to try and forgive you. She's trying. It's a fight of faith. We are all trying. Don't go and be doing something bad and be thinking this person is supposed to forgive you because she's a Christian. We are all fighting the same battle. And don't be the reason somebody is going to hell. Don't be the reason somebody is going to hell because you always hide in the shadow of, oh, I apologize and she's supposed to forgive me. Learn to do the right thing. Learn to apologize the right way. And be sorry when you have to be sorry. When you say you're sorry, mean it. Mean that you're sorry. And change. Change from that thing that you said you're sorry about. Change. Don't always say you're sorry and go back to the same thing all over again. Then when they refuse to forgive you, or they refuse to just show you that they forgive you, because some people actually have forgiven you, but they just want to like shake you a little, and you're here ranting, talking. They don't have the fruit of righteousness. They're supposed to forgive you. I said I'm sorry. So now I have the right to obtain forgiveness. Brother, sister, clap for yourself. Learn to be good. When you say you're sorry, mean it. And stop whatever you apologized about. Stop it. Don't do it next time. When you find yourself, let your partner or let the next person see that, oh, this thing just happened. Don't consciously hurt people and demand for forgiveness. You didn't place the heart of forgiveness, the heart to forgive. You are not the one that placed it in them. It is God that gives grace to forgive. It's only God that forgives you, forgive and forget, and everything wipes out. As far as we are here, we are all fighting. We are all trying to please God. We are all working out our salvations, fighting the fight of faith. And for you don't know that unforgiveness is a fight of faith. We are fighting to make this heaven, for us to rapture. And you want to be the reason why somebody is fighting harder. Instead of fighting the fight of faith, they are fighting harder. Uncle, you better repent. Auntie, you better repent. God bless you until I see you next time. Bye.